Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my January wrap up for 2017. Yes, and I'm really excited to talk about these books today because I read 6 books this month, even though it was a very hectic month for me. A lot of insane things were happening in my life, not good ones, but like it was just a really hectic month, and I'm really hoping that February is just going to be the turnaround. But yeah, I'm just glad this month is going to be over, but I'm still very excited about the books that I read, and I'm still very excited to talk about them with you guys today. So yes, let's jump right into that. So before I say anything, I want to mention that I read 6 books. Yeah, with how things were going this month, I read 6 books. If you guys don't know what was happening, I mentioned on Twitter that I lost one of my cats, and he passed away on January 9th. His name was Professor Childermass. You guys may have heard me talk about him before. I named him after a John Bellairs character. That is my favorite character in the John Bellairs books. I was also celebrating John Bellairs month this month too as well, and everything was just really just not good. And also too, I am not really feeling well right now, and like just this whole month was not very good, but I am really grateful that I got to read these books and they helped me get through this month. They really did. And yeah, I'm really grateful for that. And thank you all too so much for all of your, thoughts that you were sending out to me on Twitter. It meant so much to me because this is a really difficult time for me right now because he was one of my best friends, and it was really hard. It was. I'm still not there. Like, I'm still like in the middle, not still grieving, but these books really did help me. Yes, they did, and I'm really excited to talk about them with you guys today. So I did read 6 books this month, which, with everything that was happening, I think that's just insane. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. But the 2 that I did read that you guys know I already read at the beginning of the month, because I did my want to read video and I told you guys that I read them at the beginning of the month, and they are Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by J.K. Rowling, the original screenplay. I'm really hoping that they release all, I think there's going to be 5 movies in this series, and I really hope they release all the screenplays like this. They need to. Like, that would not be fair to just release the first one and then not release the rest of them, because they would look so beautiful next to each other with the same sort of covers, and the book is absolutely stunning too as well on the inside. But this was also amazing. I loved this because it was just as awesome as the movie. I loved it. That's all I'm gonna say, because I mean it was just a direct, like, it was the script for the movie. So, but yeah, I loved it a lot, and I got to see Queenie again. I got to read about Queenie because she was one of my favorite characters, and yeah, I loved it. I did. And then I read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. I read this one right after that, like a couple of days right after that one. And this one, I mean, you guys know what this is about. It's about Harry Potter. If you don't know who Harry Potter is or what Harry Potter is about, I don't believe you. I don't. I mean, even, it's not like you should be ashamed of it, but like, I don't believe you, because how could you not know? But I read the second one. This one was just as fun as I remember. This one was a tad slow though, I'm gonna say that. I think that's one thing that I disliked about the books, was that they were so slow sometimes. Like, cause they're all supposed to take place in a year, and like some things I was just like, that doesn't need to be there. And there were some things in here where I was like, but I still very much enjoyed it, and I loved watching the movie again. And I'll be reading Prisoner of Azkaban in February, at the beginning of February if I'm not mistaken. I think that's gonna be the first book I read for February. I'm not sure, we'll see. But I'm reading the audiobooks along with them, so that's helping me, get through them quicker. But if you want to read The Prisoner of Azkaban with me, I'm going to be watching, or watch the movie with me, I'm going to watch it on Twitter after I read the book. So yeah, so I'll talk about that more maybe in a video or on Twitter if you follow me on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should be following me on Twitter. Yes. Then I read The Wizard's Dog by Eric Hungale. If this looks beat up to you guys right now and stained and all that, it's because my sister's been reading it, and she beat this thing up. She's all, that's what happens when you have books in your backpack. And I was like, yeah, it does. But this one was really fun. I have my book thoughts video that I did for this that I will link somewhere around here for you guys to watch. So if you want to go to that, it'll tell you a lot more about what I thought about it, but I really liked this one a lot. I gave this one 4 stars on Goodreads. I gave Fantastic Beasts 5 stars and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets 4 stars. But this one was really fun. It's about Nosewise, who is Merlin's dog, who has to save everybody because crazy things are happening. There's a lot of magic, a lot of adventure in here, a lot of action, and it was really fun. So if you haven't read this one or you like Merlin and those Arthurian, is that how you say it, legends, I would recommend it. You should go check this one out. But yeah, just laughing at how beat up it is. She's really liking this one so far too as well, because she loves books about animals, and especially on the point of view of animals, because that one is. Then I read The Spell of the Sorcerer's Skull by John Bellairs. I loved rereading this. I did not want to finish it. This one took me like, how do I even explain this? This one took me like a week to read because I did not want to put it down because it's short, but I just loved being back in this world. And also too, you know, right in the beginning it says Professor Childermass, who was, you know, I named my cat after him. And it was just really, felt really good being back in this world and reading about that character, and just made me feel a little bit better. But this one was amazing. Oh, yes. If you have not read this one, or if you haven't read any John Bellairs and you've been watching my channel for how much long you've been here, what are you doing? You need to go read a John Bellairs book. They're super short, they're really fun, they're scary, they're thrilling, they have a lot of adventure, magic, and they're scary. Again, yeah, go read these. Of course I gave this 5 stars and I loved it so much. This one was about Johnny and Professor who go to this like little town for like a winter break, and they go there and there's this weird dollhouse in this house, and Johnny steals this little skull he takes with him. He just feels like he has to take it, which is, you know, if you feel like you gotta take something or you feel like something's making you take something, don't do it, because it's probably a demonic force. And that's what happens in this. It's a demonic force that's after Johnny and Professor, and he has to figure out how to stop it. And Professor Childermass is kidnapped, and he's trying to figure out what's going on before crazy things ensue. And this is just amazing. I loved this one so much. I love rereading that one. Then I read Hoodoo by Ronald L. Smith, and I have a book thoughts video going up soon for this one and for the next one that I'll be talking about, because I'll talk about both of them in that video. But I love this one. I gave this one 4 stars on Goodreads. It has illustrations too in here as well. I can't show them to you because they're spoilers, which sucks. But the chapter headers are really nice. Do you see the chapter headers? Those are really cool. There's a crow, a talking crow in here. There's a creepy carnival. There's a fortune teller. There's a strange tall man dressed all in black who shows up in town with a weird interest in hoodoo, who's the main character. Takes place in the 1930s. Has a lot to do with race and class and all those things. So if you're really interested in stuff like that and magic and dark magic and it's really, really scary, go check this out, because I loved it. I did. And yeah, so when my book thoughts video goes up, go watch it. And the last one that I read this month is Unstoppable October May by Sharon G. Flake. And I should correct myself and say that I'm filming this a few days before January's over, so who knows, I might pick something else up and finish it at the end of this month, and I might go ahead and include that in my February wrap up. But Unstoppable October May by Sharon G. Flake, this was beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the cover of this. It's beautiful too as well, but looking at this, you would think, oh, that's going to be like a mystery novel. It takes place in the 1950s, okay? But this is beautiful. The writing in here is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, and I loved this a lot. I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads, and I loved it. I really did. It's about this little girl who's trying to, 10-year-old girl named Octavia May, who's trying to figure out if this man in her aunt's boarding house who she's living with, is he a vampire? Is he not? What's going on? People are dying in her town. Bodies are being found. Like, what's going on? And it's not just about that. There's a lot of other things that end up, you know, getting their way in here, and it makes the book just 10 times better. 10 times more emotional and 10 times more beautiful. And I just love this a lot. I loved it a lot. But yeah, so that is it. That's all I have to show you guys today. I will see you guys next time with another video. I'm really excited for February to come along. And I am really excited about it. My birthday month is February. I'm gonna be 29 years old. I know some of you may be looking and going, you're not gonna be 29. Thank you. No, but yeah, I'm gonna be 29. Yeah, that's scary. No, is it? Really? Should we all be scared of aging? I don't know. I should. My hairline's receding, so yeah. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time, alright? Yes. Bye.